my friends. It is July 28th, and thank you for joining me for the word of the Lord today. We're going to be looking at 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 14 through 16. And we urge you, brothers and sisters, warn those who are idle and disruptive, encourage the disheartened, help the weak, be patient with everyone. Make sure that nobody pays back wrong for wrong, but always strive to do what is good for each other and for everyone else. Rejoice always. Friends, as we step into a new school year, there's a fresh energy in the air. New backpacks, new teachers, new routines, new opportunities. Yet with all the excitement also comes a simple reminder from Scripture about how we are to treat one another, both inside the classroom and outside in the world. As today we reflect on our Scripture, it's a passage that calls us to live with patience, encouragement, and goodness. So this morning I want to talk to you about how this applies not only to our children returning to school, but also as adults, because the way we live out this Scripture becomes an example that they carry with them. See, my friends, as our kids walk back into school, they're stepping into a world full of different personalities, pressures, challenges. Some classmates will be easy to love, others not so much. Some teachers will inspire them, others may stretch their patience. The Apostle Paul reminds us, encourage the disheartened, help the weak, be patient with everyone. That means when they see someone sitting alone, they can be the one who sits with them. When they notice a classmate struggling, they can be the one who offers help. When someone gets on their nerves, they can choose patience instead of reacting. And friends, here's the truth of it all. Children learn all of these aspects best by watching us. See, our kids are always observing how we treat people, how we are interacting with others. They pay attention and watch and see how we speak to the cashier, how we respond to a coworker who frustrates us, how we handle conflict, and how we talk about others when they're not around. If we want our children to strive to do what is good, then we must model that goodness. We must show them what goodness looks like in real time. So as we send them back to school, let's also recommit ourselves to living out Christ-like love in our workplaces, neighborhoods, and communities. So for us as adults, that means choosing kindness even when someone is rude, offering encouragement instead of criticism, showing patience when everything in us wants to rush and react, doing good not because people deserve it, but because Christ calls us to do it. When our children see us living this way, they learn that faith isn't just something we talk about on Sundays. It's something we practice every day. And imagine the impact we have in our families and our communities, and especially in our children, when they see us praying before a difficult meeting, speaking gently when frustrated, serving someone without expecting anything back, refusing to gossip, choosing forgiveness instead of holding a grudge. See, my friends, these moments become seeds planted in their hearts, seeds that grow into compassion, integrity, and Christ-like character. The Apostle Paul tells us in our Scripture, always strive to do what is good for each other and for everyone else. That's not just a school rule, it's a life rule. And this rule, it's one our children will carry with them long after school ends. So as backpacks are being packed and buses start rolling, let's remember, our children don't just need school supplies. They need examples. They need models of grace. They need adults who show them what Christ-like love looks like in real life. Let's be those people, my friends. Let's live the Scripture where they can see it so they can learn to live it too. And our Scripture closes out, Paul reminds us, rejoice always, because every day we get the chance to do good in a day worth rejoicing. As I always like to say, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God bless you, my friends. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, you can always go to our website, ngcabbeville.net, go to the prayer section. You can request prayer for you, for someone you love, for your kids going back to school. Our prayer team will be right there to pray over them throughout the week. God bless you, my friends, and have a most wonderful and excellent day.